Hello, bonjour. On my way to meet my friends. It is a red day, so meaning it is a holiday. Yeah, was going to go to Incheon, but my friends decided they're gonna come to Seoul. So yeah, on my way to meet them at Seoul Station, and then we're gonna have cinema rolls. So yummy. Okay, that's a little update. I've not been recording today, or this week actually. Yeah, I've been very bad at this again. Sorry, this week just flew by basically. But okay, see you. Bye. They have once again brought the rain to Seoul with them. They're horrible people. They bring the rain. Look at the gentleman under the small umbrella. Strange boy. Why the awe?
I like it.
Hi! Hello. So I'm gonna be honest. First off, hello. Hi. Hope you have been good. It is Friday, and that kind of means I've not been recording or videotaping or anything really. Like I did some yesterday. I think somewhere in the week, I don't remember. I'll see tomorrow when I'm doing, not tomorrow, Sunday when I'm doing my editing. But hi. And another thing, fun. Because of my chicken pox I have actually not been doing my skincare. So it's been like 2 weeks since I've done proper skincare. I do wash my face though, and I do put on other lotion, but not these things. I don't know. It just felt weird. So, skincare today. Yay. But, hi. This week has been another 3-day week for me. So last week, obviously, I was sick. So, boom. I only had 3 days because I only worked on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This week, I only worked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And next week, I'm only going to work on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, I have 3-day work weeks. And luckily I don't get punished for the sick days I took off. Although I did lose money, but that's for something else, which is really like Also, if I cough or sound sick, I'm not. I think I'm still recovering from all the symptoms. And my body is really just like, my throat is constantly dry. Doesn't matter how much water I drink, doesn't matter how much coffee I drink, or whatever I drink, my throat just stays wet, stays dry. Like I keep coughing. But yeah, hi. It's been a nice week. Honestly, it's been a nice week. So, let's go. Monday. What happened Monday? What happened Monday? Monday I went back to the gym, which amazing. Like honestly, so fun being back at the gym. Literally, I feel like my entire personality is gym, which is kind of sad. It's kind of very, very sad. Like, without the gym, I don't know who I am. Also, I'm shirtless. I'm wearing pants. Not going to show you, but I am wearing pants because my room is currently very hot. And I just got out of the shower. But the gym, I am very sad about something, and that is that because of my illness, I'm very weak. Like, I went for a run last Sunday, and even though I usually run 5 kilometers with my friend, I was just weak. Like, I slept after my run. I came back and I just slept, and now in the gym, and my trainer also says it's fine. In the gym, the weights I do are decreased, and it's really, I don't like it. I feel so weak. Like, one of my weights went from 70 to 60 kilograms, which, that's kind of sad. But I did maintain leg day today, but I'll get there. So, on Monday, almost squished myself 3 times with bench press. Then all the other workouts were like 5 kilograms lighter. It just felt horrible. And I know it's okay. I know it's normal. But also, take fit. 24 grams of protein. Hi. And Monday. What did I do Monday? I really don't remember. Did I go for a walk? I think I came home and I just slept. I have no idea. But Tuesday was also just a plain day at school. I owe a bunch of kids snacks, which fair enough. I promised them snacks and I didn't have snacks, so I owe them a lot of snacks. Because in my grade 1 class after school, if they behave well, like exceptionally well, they get 3 balloons on a drawing paper. If they're good, they get 2 balloons. If I call their name once, they get 1 balloon, and if they just do not listen to they get 0 balloons. Now, if they get 10 balloons overall, I buy them a snack of their choice, not food. One of the kids tried to convince me that I should get them a hamburger. I'm like, no, snack. Even though the hamburger is basically the same price as the snack. Anyway. And a bunch of kids guessed my animal quiz on my board, which I love that animal quiz so much. So backtrack. Every week I write animal that they would not normally know on the whiteboard. I write an animal on the whiteboard which they would not normally know, and I get like a bunch of facts, and then they actually need to go research back home, and the first student to tell me what the answer is, they get a snack. I'm like, it works every time. The kids learn about new animals and they get snacks if they win. So win-win. And this week it was the Goliath bird eater. 3 kids got it, but only 2 get a snack. Like the first kid from each class, obviously. And yeah, it's nice. And what happened next? Back day, which was horrendously busy at the gym. I don't know why. but everyone was at the gym on Tuesday. And everyone was doing back. So I only did like partial exercises. Like I left 2 completely out and it was kind of sad. Like I'm like, come on. So yeah, that was my Tuesday. Nothing much happened. I think I did go for a walk on Monday. I did something Monday. But Wednesday, payday. Ugh. I really need to stop living salary to salary, paycheck to paycheck. Like, sorry. Like the fact that I always say I don't have money for this because I don't physically have money annoys me. I want to start saying like I don't have money because I kind of just don't have money. I want to be able to be putting away an X amount of money to be able to say, hey, I don't have money because I'm saving this money. And I feel like people understand that. Then, anywho, Wednesday was another chill day at work. Had a kid twerking in my classroom, and he's not even in my class. Like he did it twice, and then a group of my students went to his English teacher to complain because I was just like, why are you doing that? Please stop. So they went to his teacher, and then she brought him, it's a Korean teacher, into my classroom. I got all my kids to sit down, and she's like, okay, now you're gonna twerk. You're gonna twerk and show everyone your dance moves. And he's just like, no, please no, please no. She's like, no, you're gonna do it. And then he did it. And we were all just like, because there's a grade 5 boy twerking in my class. I had to see that 3 times. Hopefully it gets him to stop. I never want to see a child twerk again. Horrendous. But then we had meeting, we got paid, and then we all went out for a coffee run because the payday coffee run. Grade 1s happened. One of my grade 1s bit me, and I had to explain to him that it's not nice to bite people. Why? But then Wednesday I found out something amazing, which I need to also control myself because that is a lot of calories. So in Korea there's a thing called Pokemon bread, which I'm like, yes please, I love Pokemon. But now 17 has a Pokemon bread themed thing where you can also collect stickers, but of 17. And I'm like, it's so bad. And I think there's like 96 stickers, 65 stickers. Why am I like this? That means I need to buy 65 approximately to get all the stickers. And I went to go show one of the Korean teachers because she also likes 17, and she's like, oh, are you giving me the sticker? And being kind, I was like, sure. So I lost my first sticker. I am so sad. And it was Dino. It was God of Music Dino. I'm so sad. But also, I bought 17's new album. And oh, it looks so good. Like, all of the K-pop groups are releasing like these emo slash EDM slash very 2000s type of millennial music, and I'm like, I'm here for it. Like, even G-Idol is releasing a very Evanescence-esque album, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. And then I went on a walk with my friend from work, Vanessa. Vanessa is not her real name, but I'm gonna call her Vanessa because for some reason my brain says she's Vanessa. And yeah, that was my day. That was a lot of information day. And boom, buddy, boom. Yesterday, which was Thursday, was one of the fun days because Lauren and Gabs came to visit. So originally, because, okay, first off, it was a red day. I think it was Workers' Day or something about the Yebi Gunde. So like the preparatory army day. But I think it's more about Korea's Liberation Day. No, that's March 1st. I don't know. It's a day. It's a day in Korea. It's a day that's celebrated in Korea. It might be Workers' Day. Anyway, so originally I was gonna go to Incheon to visit my friend there. And we were gonna walk around and see stuff because I've not really been in Incheon that much. I've been there for flights, like staying over and then going on a flight, or staying there and collecting people. But I've never actually walked around. But then we found out that Gabs also had her day off, which she originally would not have. So Lauren convinced her to come to Seoul. So we all met up at 9:30/10 o'clock in Seoul Station, and our day began. It was actually a nice day. So we went to Seoul Cinnamon, which honestly, just look at these cinnamon rolls. They're so good. Like, they look sweet, but they're absolutely not. They're really like super yummy. Hi, Chris Collins. Like, I love that cinnamon roll. Like, it's a fluffy, sweet, not sweet. It's actually not sweet. It's just nice. And then the other idea was, because Gabs wanted perfume. So we went to Lotte Tower and in search of perfume. And that was actually very fun. Like, we just walked around, tried various places. They all kept on thinking that I was the one buying it because we went to a bunch of men perfume places. So they would start talking to me and like, no, it's for her. And then they ignore me and completely go to her. Like, okay, fair enough. And yeah, there was this one perfume that I did actually like. Well, there was actually a few. One was called Coffee Break. And I might actually get that depending on how my money lasts this month. Then the other one, which was called All the Audacity, which is very much, I have a lot of audacity with my friends and I love it. And yeah, then we went to another one and my friend said that I was being flirted with, and I'm like, no, they're just being nice. Anyway, there was one called Hedonist, And that perfume, because he sprayed it all over my arm, that perfume is literally, it stayed on me until I woke up today. That's how intense that perfume is, and it's actually so good. So I'm like, no, there was another one, but it was like a roll-on one. I don't know how I feel about that, but that also lasts quite a while. So yeah, it's between Hedonist, Coffee Break, and Eau d'Audacity, but the Audacity one is 380,000 won. The bottle is kind of big, but it's so expensive. Like Coffee Break is like 108,000, but 380 for a perfume? No, not on this planet, not on this planet Earth. Anywho, then we went to a little cafe, also in Jamsil, and we just sat there and chatted, and my friend Gabs decided which one she was going to just buy online, apparently. Which, fair enough. It was apparently cheaper, so I might do that too. I don't know. Then we went to Myeongdong, and we were starting to like each reach our social capacity. But Gabs wanted to go because we keep on doing Gabs' stuff. Gabs. She wants to go buy some, whatchamacallit, photo cards at Poco Shop. Which, honestly, any photo card you want is there. But it's so expensive. Like me, I love Vernon, but there was a photo card for 112,000 won. I am not paying that amount for a photo. Like, oh my soul. That's so expensive. That's even more expensive than their actual CDs. Like, no, that's intense. Like, would I have liked it? Sure. Am I gonna pay that? No. And then we start to get hungry. Like, none of us was hungry until I asked Lauren if she's hungry. And then we went for udon. And I keep wanting to take photos of this udon every time I go. But it's so good that I just go gone. But yeah. So when you go to Poca Shop, let me check. So when you go to Poca Shop, stop. Poca. It just says Poca. But anyway, you kind of have to order it. Then it will be available the next day, which is kind of cool. So my friend Gabs ordered her stuff, and here are 3 photo cards in for Zero Base 1. One being pink-haired Hanbin, which we've been looking for everywhere. And I'm so glad that she found it, because I wasn't going to pay that amount for it. But, so I had to go fetch it today because she's back in Sejong. Which caused me to do something irresponsible. And that's walk around and look for K-pop stuff. Or just look at K-pop stuff. I was not planning on buying anything. I wasn't planning on doing anything. I was planning on being a good person. But I ended up buying a bunch of lucky draw cards, and then like at least I have a couple of Vernons. Where's my other Vernon? Vernon. Where's my Vernon? But I found this one, which So cute. So cute. And this one. Model. And this one. Model. And then I found S-Scoops. Now, he isn't really my bias. But look at him, he's wearing a crown and he's got a bunny. Like, look at him. Daddy Coops. Anywho. So yeah, that was part of my day today. I was planning on actually waking up. I was planning on actually waking up a lot earlier today. And doing a bunch of chores, going to gym early. Coming back, cutting my hair. Then going to the Photoshop place. Photo card shop place. But I woke up because I had my video call with my trainer today, which I'm gonna end that soon, but it feels like a breakup. I don't like that feeling. Feels so wrong. Like, August will be a year that we've been working together, and he's done such an amazing job helping me transform my body and teaching me about like nutrition and stuff. But also, I can't do it forever. When I do want to do bodybuilding, I'm going to message him again and be like, yo, do you have a spot for me? Then I fell asleep. Now my alarm was set for 8 o'clock. My alarm didn't go off. So I woke up at like 9:45, which honestly I feel like I just needed to sleep. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna rush to gym. Like, rush breakfast, rush to gym, go to my appointment, which was at 12 o'clock, and then having to go to Myeongdong. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take today slow. I had my breakfast, chilled out with some X-Men on TV, watched something else, can't remember what. Then did some laundry, spritzed my flowers with some, not flowers, my plants, with some water. And then I just slowly moved to the hairstylist, and from there I went to Myeongdong. And yeah, that was honestly, it was a day, it was a vibe. Came back, ordered some food, which I should really not order food. I should just eat what I have. But I wanted steak. So I ordered food, let it settle, and then I went to gym. And leg day was actually really nice today. Was I dying? Yes. Was I sweating my ass off? Yes. But it was nice. Pish, hello. So, this time I'm shirtless because I'm dying of heat. I wish the seasons will decide what it is, because honestly, like yesterday it was freezing cold. It was like, at the end of the afternoon it was like 7 degrees. I was freezing. I was dying. And now, today, today's May 4th. I need to pay my rent. Anyway. Yesterday was like freezing. And today was a very sunny day. And now my room is hot again. I was wearing a shirt. I really was. And yeah, nah. My room is just suddenly so hot. Also, my windows are closed because I don't want anyone around me to hear me talking to myself. But yeah, it's been, I'd say, very productive weekend. Like, it's been a lazy but productive weekend. So yesterday I went to the gym. Did not have a very good in-body result. So kind of sad about that, but also kind of expected it. Because I mean, I was out for a week and my weight did fluctuate a bit. And yeah, I've got a little bit more body fat on my system, which isn't that, like, it's not bad, but it's like I don't want it. But that is primarily my own fault. But yeah. Then, what did I do yesterday? Oh, yesterday I almost forgot to eat. So I kind of ordered McDonald's to make myself feel better. Which usually after I eat burgers, I feel bad for eating burgers. But yeah, yes, I actually enjoyed it and I didn't feel sick afterwards, which was kind of a win for me, to be honest. I usually don't feel good after it. But anywho. Then I decided, because I need jasmine rice, because I want to make chicken and hoisin rice again. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Because honestly, even though I've been eating the same type of meal for like months, that one is still my favorite and it's easy to make. These two wounds keep on itching. Ugh. Like, it's yummy. I'm good at making food. So, anywho, I went to Emart, which is kind of like 3 kilometers away. So I just walked the distance. And along the way I got super dizzy. But I continued. But for some reason, I just cannot find jasmine rice anywhere. Like, no matter where I go, there's no jasmine rice. And it's kind of annoying me now. Like, how does Korea not have jasmine rice? They have so many different rices, but not basmati or jasmine rice. Even the Chinese shops, there's nothing. Ay. Also, this is either my 4th or 5th coffee today. I'm not quite sure. But the brain is noisy today. The brain is noisy today. But yeah, so I came back. Honestly, just relaxed mainly. Nothing more. Yeah, yesterday was kind of just like one goal. And if I didn't reach it, I don't know. I did want to play games yesterday though, but at the same time, I'm not someone to sit down and play games anymore. And it's infuriating because I am someone who plays games. I might play games tonight. Yeah, like I will play games on my phone. That's different. But like computer games or PlayStation games, which I actually not appreciate, I adore. Even Nintendo, I love it. But for some reason, I just can't get myself to sit down and just enjoy it. Hey, but anywho, then today was, I would say today was productive. So I woke up at like 9:40, 9:30, around about that time. And yeah, decided that I need to do my laundry because I've been extremely lazy with that. Like, I've had my various towels just laying in my hamper, refusing to do them. I've had my laundry pile up on my couch, move to my bed, move to my couch, move to my bed, move to my couch. My sock and underwear drawer has been chaotic. Yeah. So I woke up, watched Axeman on YouTube, enjoyed my breakfast, had some coffee, and then I actually before I left, I put some laundry in the washing machine, other laundry, See, I have so much laundry. I just keep on forgetting to do it. And then I water my plants. Like I do the bottom underwater thing where you just put the pot in the water and just seeps through. Like one of my plants seems like it's dying, so I'm like trying my best to keep it alive. I've had it since June last year, so I don't want it to die. But yeah. Speaking of which, June last year, May 4th, 1, it's my trainer's birthday, and 2, it's been 1 year of living in this house alone. A year ago, worst move-in day of my life. Literally moved out on my own without a moving truck, and then got chased out of the house because my ex went on a date that day. So I couldn't even finish my packing and stuff. So yeah. Yo, it feels like it was ages ago, but it also feels like it was yesterday. So yeah, celebratory 1 year anniversary in this house. I'm actually so proud of myself with that. Like, honestly, I can't believe it's been a year already. Like, damn. I'm so proud of myself. Like 1 year living in this house. Honestly, that move out day was horrible. Like I could only move into this apartment from 8 a.m. So I spent that day traveling from Chono all the way here, which also it has a transfer. So I went all the way Chono, Wangsimni, Hoegi, Wangsimni, Chono, Wangsimni, Hoegi, Wangsimni, Chono. And then my ex messaged me on that same day saying that he has a date in the house that night. So I please have to move out as much as I can. And then he will help me the next day. Like moving the big stuff, because he did kind of promise me to help me move with his car. Yeah, that was crazy. And on that day I gave him a letter to say like, if it all goes well, I hope we get back together. I don't hope we get back together. Like on that day, I basically removed him from my life. And May 4th, 2024 was the best sleep I've had in ages. I went to bed with no anxiety, with no stress, with no concern. But yeah. Sorry, that was a tangent and a half. Anywho. So yeah, I need to pay my rent because it's been a year. Okay, where was I? Underwater plant watering. So yeah, I've had my plant since June 2024, so I wanted to survive. Remember where you were. Then I went to Daiso because I wanted to buy some nutritious squish. What do you call it? It's like fertilizing liquid, which you just leave in the pot and it will seep in slowly, which I appreciate that, and that actually does help. And then yeah, I went to the bank as well because I needed to withdraw money. And walked around looking for bananas, but no one has bananas for some reason. Came back home, said hi to my landlord, came back up, grabbed all my towels, went, sorry, this itches so much today. Grabbed my towels, went to the laundromat, did all that, went over to Stay Temple, which actually I really like their coffee. Like, it's very chill. I don't know how to explain it. Like, the coffee tastes chill. So yeah, stayed there for a while. Went to get my stuff, put it in the dryer. Then I think I went to Home Plus. Yes, went to Home Plus. Got some meat because I'm like, okay, I want to make myself some beef for a change. So I'll just fork out the cash this time. And it was like 27,000. I don't even look at the discount prices anymore because every time I think it's a discount, like, no, sorry, you don't qualify for this discount. I'm like, but today, it was half off for Home Plus memberships. I'm like, yay. So I got beef for very cheap, actually. Very, very cheap. And then, yeah, came back, chatted to my landlord. He showed me his vegetable patch, which he is so proud of. And it's actually so cute. Like, I feel like my landlord is somewhere in his mid-50s. But the way he's acting about his vegetable garden is so adorable. He even took photos of his strawberries. I'm like, that's so me-coded. Honestly, I 100% understand. And then I explained to him that espresso pucks from coffee machines can also be used as fertilizer, and that I would gladly give him some of mine because I drink a lot of coffee. So did that. Came back upstairs, waited for my laundry to finish in the dryers, went back outside, got my stuff, gave him the coffee pucks because every time I go down, he's downstairs. Every time I come up, he's upstairs. Like, I was just gonna leave it outside. Then went to get my laundry, came back, and yeah, just spent some time on the couch, vibed, ate my lunch, and then I went to Art Box because I was like, you know what, I want to see what they have. And they have such a massive selection of random pick-me's. Like, it's insane. But they've got my favorite, well, not my favorite, but my sister bought me something called Fuggler, which if you shake it, it farts, which I love so much. But they've got little key rings, and they've got also random pick-me's. Like, you buy the box, you don't know what's inside. But I got this one today. It's so ugly. And look at its butt. It's so cute. Like, meow. I love it. Apparently it's... Hello? There we go. Apparently it's very... rather rare to get this one. So I'm like, cool. And then got some tea on my friend's boyfriend, which is nice. And yeah, finally, so got back and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fold my laundry. We're gonna put the shirts on the hangers, hang them up. Gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Finally did that, and yeah, it's clean. There's just random stuff now from today's wears, but no, everything's clean. Does it itch so much? I keep scratching it, but it's rather healed. Kind of. Like, I'm gonna have marks. I used to have a chickenpox mark. There it is. Nope. That's from when I was younger. So now I'm wondering if I'm gonna have one here. Also, I have been trying to actively chat to people on Bumble and what's the other one? Something with an H. Hinge. Because for reasons I can't use Tinder, and I don't really want to use Grindr. Even though there are nice people on Grindr, maybe I should. But nah. I don't know. I'll think about it. I just wish dating was easier. Like, meeting people in person was easier. Because I don't want to go to bars. I do not want to date people. Like, once in a while, sure. But if it's a thing where the person goes to the bar every single weekend, actually, I wouldn't even mind. I just won't join. But yeah, that's a little thought to end off on. Okay, bye. I'm gonna edit now. And then I'm probably just gonna vibe in my room. And yeah. Goodbye. Have a nice week, and I'll see you next time. Peace.